The Oklahoma AG is weighing in on the medical marijuana regulations, which could lead to some big changes. Mike Hunter says the rules contain provisions inconsistent with the plain language of State Question 788 and that the State Board of Health acted outside of its authority. The board president said he will call a special meeting to consider the recommended changes. A date has not been set yet. Despite the potential changes to those rules, including the restrictions on smokable marijuana, a couple of lawsuits filed against the health department still stand. Our Sylvia Corkill found out what it will take to make them go away, and she joined us live tonight. Sylvia?
Yeah, Kelly, both groups say they have no intention of dropping those suits until the board is able to reconvene and get those changes set in stone.
We're fighting this battle until what the people voted on is done and implemented.
Attorney Rachel Bussett is representing 8 people in her suit. She says the AG's recommendations today only confirm what they've known all along.
The Department of Health has overstepped throughout this process.
And while AG Mike Hunter did address many of their concerns to include the illegal sale of smokable marijuana, she says State Question 788 is still in need of retooling.
We are looking forward to the opportunity to work with Representative Echols and his legislative committee, the Department of Health, the Attorney General, and anyone else who would like a seat at the table, such as other trade organizations, to properly craft rules for medical marijuana in Oklahoma, so long as it is consistent with the will of the people.
Bussett says while it seems their cries have been heard, she hopes it has a lasting impression.
I hope that they stop trying to overstep and do things that they don't have the authority to do.
Now this afternoon, Health Board President Tim Starkey thanked Hunter for clarifying their authority. He said he would call a special board meeting so they could consider those changes. Live on the scene on the story from the AG's office, Sylvia Corkill, News 9.
All right, Sylvia. Now, Governor Fallin released a statement saying, quote, because the public didn't have ample time to weigh in with their concerns on the 2 last-minute amendments, the Board of Health should rescind them, end of quote. But she also notes the 30-day implementation deadline written into 788, calling it a quick turnaround on a very complicated subject.